Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to tonight's newest live stream with Lamarr, Townsend Tarot. Some people don't stay silent forever. They think about it, they rehearse it, and then one day they just say it. Tonight we're asking who's about to break their silence? Let's get into it. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my newest live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you all are doing fabulous. Let's go ahead and get right into the readings for the collective. I am doing live readings, by the way, so if you would like to donate for a live reading, I'm also available. Hi, Androgyny Angel. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. The link to donate for a live reading is in the chat. You can also donate via the PayPal, Cash App, Venmo link on the screen as well. Hi, Lolly. Hi, Sarah. How's everyone doing? Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome to the show. All right, the first question we're going to ask for the collective is who's about to break their silence? For everyone in the room, all right, watching, whether they're watching live or the replay, who is about to break their silence and make a move towards them? For everyone in the room, watching live in the replay, Spirit, who is going to break their silence and make a move towards the person watching right now? Hi, Tiana. Hi, J. Manuel. I'm well, Androgyny Angel. I'm doing a lot better. Yesterday, I did not come live because yesterday was a rough one. I didn't eat anything. I couldn't eat anything yesterday except for, well, I didn't really have an appetite. So yesterday, all I ate was 2 peaches and 2 oranges. And it was delicious. I have to say that. But it was, I mean, I know I probably should have ate more. But today I'm feeling fabulous. I have to say. I know, it's almost March. Hi, Destiny. How are you, sister? You can't wait to hear my Scream 7 opinions? Oh my god. So I'm going to go see Scream 7 tonight, which is why I came on early, because I'm doing laundry, and I also want to eat dinner. Which, by the way, I got a salad for dinner. Let me show you my salad, because I'm so excited to eat it. So I actually got a salad. I actually got a salad and some, not really chips, but like popcorn. I've been loving popcorn lately. Does anyone eat these? Child. All they need is some. I mean, if they had these in like a hot version, or I could put hot sauce on them. But I mean, that seems like a lot of extraness. And then I am so excited. I was craving a salad today, y'all. When I tell you I'm so excited to eat this salad, honey. Yes, look at that. I'm so excited. And it's going to be really filling. So I'm going to eat this before I go see Scream 7. I'm a little nervous though because I've heard mixed reviews. So but I will definitely let you know my thoughts. And I might come back at 2 a.m. and we might talk about it. All right. So once again, let's focus on who is about to break their silence and make a move towards you who's watching right now. Let's get into it. For everyone in the room, live in the replay, who's about to break their silence and make a move towards the person watching? Hi, Lennon. How are you? Hi, Aaron. Also, y'all, it's Mercury retrograde, by the way. So remember, during Mercury retrogrades, it's very reasonable to hear from someone from the past. All right. A lot of things happen during Mercury retrograde. So let's get into it. Well, at the timing of filming this video, it's Mercury retrograde. I get the caution card. The caution card, which is quite interesting. The caution card shows up as the first card. Who's about to break their silence? The person that's about to break their silence and make a move towards you is moving cautiously. All right. They could have a lot going on at this time. So I feel like when they do say something, they want to make sure they're fully present. They're not distracted or like have chaotic energy because there's something where they don't want you to pick up on that. All right. And I feel like for some of you, once this person breaks their silence, the dams break open in some way, shape, or form. All right. I just got a email or a text from someone. Oh, could someone donate for live reading already? Sorry, someone sent their question, but I want to make sure I didn't miss their donation. All right. I know we have one day till March. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? Is it one day or is it two? No, it is one day. I guess 2 days, one day. February is weird because it's only 28 days. It's the only month with 28 days. Flattery. Flattery shows up connected to stability. Is this person going to break their silence? For some of you, this person is going to break their silence because they may want something. They may crave something that you have. They may crave a certain energy that you bring. But the energy also comes across as they may only want you for that one moment. So I would be careful of what you invest in. All right. Once again, in terms of someone breaking their silence, I do get status though. Once again, interesting facing this card connected to thoughts, the mind, communication. Someone is going to break their silence, but once again, it feels like they're either trying to get away from chaos or it's almost like they're trying to gauge whether or not you are in chaos. I feel like once again, that's why they're being cautious. It's like, how do I approach this person? Are they going through the same thing that I'm going through, or are they doing better than me? And if you're doing better than them, they kind of want to be on your same level, but it gives a little bit toxic, a little bit parasocial, a little bit worrisome energy. Once again, thank you, Bernice, for your CP for your donation. We'll do live readings after this first question for the collective. I get friendship. For some of you, someone is breaking their silence and wanting to reestablish a connection, an emotional connection with you, an emotional centeredness with you. Once again, someone wants to break their silence because they want to get back on the same page with you. But for some of you, either you're in chaos, this person is in chaos. For others of you, there's not chaos going on, there's alignment. This is definitely more alignment, emotional alignment. So someone's breaking the silence to emotionally align with you, either again or in general. This could be someone new, maybe someone from the past. All right. Someone could also break their silence in terms of someone who's been watching you that you wouldn't expect as well. Like, I don't know why I'm seeing someone at a working at a store. You know how you do customer service? And listen, I used to do customer service when I was in high school, when I was in college. At some point, you just kind of get into a rhythm, and a customer is a customer, right? Like, you don't really always develop personal connections and feelings with each customer, so you're not putting much into it. But there may be that one customer who comes up to you and says, I've been watching you and I noticed blah, 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 blah. And I just wanted to say this to you. And then maybe from there, a connection is made, right? You didn't even know you were being watched. And it's interesting because I'm wondering also if the person that's watching you is noticing that you're operating amongst chaos or you're dealing with chaos as well. Once again, or you've got a lot going on, or there's something about a theme of someone having a lot going on. I keep getting that. I get order. Shall we read the order card? Let's read the order card together in this context. Security, perfection, and service. Moon and Virgo. Personal moon and Virgos like to keep emotions tidy and private, eschewing big scenes, and showy expressions of feelings. The person this card describes prefers sincerity, modesty, and quiet forms of expression. So this person that's about to break their silence may come to you quietly, modestly. Um, it may seem like there's insignificance with their energy, but once again, they come through with a message. I feel like once again for a lot of you. Nevertheless, he or she shows emotions in practical and material ways. Sometimes the Moon Virgo card reveals an aptitude for work in catering and food preparation. The modest side of the Virgoan emotion makes it necessary that they keep all feelings on an even keel. Ups and downs do not suit the Virgoan need for order and consistency. When this card appears in a reading, it may indicate a tidying up of work system and health issues. It shows that good, healthy diet regimes, new, efficient day to day work procedures are necessary or desirable. I feel like someone could approach you through your work or your job. I feel like for a lot of you, someone is going to break their silence for the collective connected to your work or your job in some way. I don't think you realize you're being watched. This card also speaks of a new health regime, family responsibility, social work or organization, background work or research. Interesting. Empathy, yes. And now this is connected to your work and your job. The empathy card is definitely speaks about feeling seen and heard. Sorry, y'all. All right. You were driving, you just made it home. You hope I have fun at the movies. You haven't been to the movies in a year or so? That's crazy, Lennon. I can imagine not going to the movies for a year. I've been going to the movies since I was a kid, though. Extremism. Hmm. Let's read this card together because I've never read this card either. Let's clock this T. All right. Interesting. I thought this was gonna be a lighthearted read, child. Of course, you really never know with spirit, honey. All right. Extremism. Let's read. Mercury in Scorpio. The Mercury in Scorpio card describes a deep, penetrating thinker, someone both intuitive and profound, whose sharp insights into others' motivation, whose sharp insights into others' motivation direct the thoughts. Such personalities are widely persuasive in argument. Typically, Mercury Scorpions are said to be secretive and do not waste time talking unless they have something worthwhile to say. They command a great deal of respect and are endowed with a magnetic personality that claims many followers. The ability to go to an extreme opposite position in order to understand the whole possibility of an issue makes such people good investigators and researchers. When this card is drawn, the questioner may face a total reappraisal of his or her life philosophy to overcome a seemingly unsolvable situation. A violent verbal outburst, news of death, the solving of a great problem, discussion of deep life problem, a drastic change of opinion. Interesting. Okay, this just hit me. Some of you are gonna have someone break their silence, or this could be you who breaks your silence. Either you or someone is gonna break their silence in the form of saying what they've been holding back. This could be this could show up in the form of an argument. This is particularly connected to a relationship. All right. So if you're in a relationship or if there's a relationship that exhibits these energies, someone could have a moment of breaking silence in terms of spilling the tea in terms of what they've been holding back, their truth. All right. They could spill their truth. May not be pretty though. All right. So there's a couple scenarios going on here. Secrets. The secrets card shows up. Some of you will have someone break their silence in terms of telling you a secret, something they've been holding back, something that is going to be for you a missing piece of the puzzle. All right. Whatever this secret is that they reveal, that they break their silence about, it's transformative. Like I keep saying, it's like oh, okay, now that makes sense. I wish you would have told me sooner, kind of thing. It kind of gives that vibe, right? Endurance. Let's read this together, and then we'll get to the live readings. I'm sorry, y'all. I love reading for the collectives. It just gives us a better perspective for the collective is for everyone, child. So a wild woman says, I haven't been in about 5 years. I used to go often, but the panty hit. Yeah, the panorama child messed everything up. I like movies, but there hasn't been one out yet I've been wanting to watch. Hi Tawanda, how are you? Let's read this card. Is this Virgo? We've been getting a lot of Virgo and Scorpio cards. Or is this Scorpio? Yeah, this is Scorpio. This is Sun in Scorpio energy. Let's see. The Sun Scorpio combination describes a person aware of the extreme qualities in his or her character. Passion, in the broadest sense, rules such characters' lives. What they care about, they are devoted to. To some, people with this aspect seem rather secretive. But the truth is that they would rather remain silent than give a watered down version of what they believe. Hmm. In order to achieve that which is desired, they are prepared to expend phenomenal energy. So someone is going to break their silence and it's going to be a little overwhelming. Some of you may not be prepared for someone who's about to break their silence. It almost feels like pouring out their heart, pouring out their energy. Possible overindulgence or oversharing, maybe almost like there's something with that. It says when this card is selected, it indicates a compulsive curiosity in the deeper mysteries of life and an interest in self improvement through strength of will. Often the card draws attention to a period in which a great challenge must be met with equal tenacity. Some dealings with taxes, legal matters, or the handlings of finances or of other people will also be prominent. Situations requiring extreme effort or self control, those involving propaganda or persuasion, power seeking, an obsessive cause or interest, making a drastic life change. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I feel like someone breaks their silence in terms of pouring their heart out to you. You may feel a little overwhelmed. They may even say something like, I've never told anyone this, or I never tell anyone this, like, which may add to the overwhelming. Like, why are you choosing me to tell this to, right? I don't think what they're telling you is bad. It just is overwhelming for some reason. Why do I have to keep doing this? Let's just change the angle. Thank you. All right, that's good. I already know you're gonna see Michael in theaters. You mean Michael Myers? Child, don't scare me like that. You know I always think the killer's located around the corner. All right. I do get the lost card. Interesting. The lost card shows up connected to the past. The lost card shows up connected to familiar energy, nostalgia. Oh, Michael Jackson, the movie? Oh, child, you know I'm going to see that. You know I'm going to go see the new Michael Jackson movie, honey. I love me some Michael, period. Hmm. Mm. Some of you are going to have breaking of silence in the spiritual sense. Some of you who have had long-standing questions, long-standing theories about someone you've lost, whether you physically lost this person, meaning they transitioned, or you lost this person to time, maybe, or something like that. Spirit could break its silence, meaning maybe you'll have a dream, maybe this person will visit you in your dreams, or something, or maybe you'll have a dream of this person that gives you clarity in some way, shape, or form. So there's something about some of you will have spirit break the silence and give you clarity to an issue from the past. Oh, I love this card. Y'all know this is one of my favorite cards, honey. The romance card. Yes. Full Venus energy. Look at that. That is Venus and Taurus right there, right? Some of y'all are going to have someone breaking their silence in terms of how much they like you. This is what I've learned. I've learned that when you like someone, I mean, don't be a creep, but you also have to like not be afraid to show it. It's really about being vulnerable. You not have to not be afraid not to show it. You also have to not be afraid to What is the word spirit? You have to not be afraid to put your yourself and your emotions on the line. All right. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying be delusional. All right. I'm saying when it comes to this energy, the only way it works is if you're both aligned. The only way it works is if you both are able to communicate your desires and your needs and your wants, and making sure that those all are aligned for the both of you, right? So, child, this is strong energy showing up. And this may be unexpected for some of you as well. Last card I get is revenge. Did we read this card before? I feel like we've read this card before. Let me read it again. All right, if anyone wants to donate for a live reading, once again, by the way, while I'm here, you can donate via the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, or the link in the chat, which I'm about to post right now. All right. Oh, by the hi, Steven. I'm sorry. How are you? Thank you for being here. Let's read revenge. All right. Revenge. Mars and Scorpio. Personal Mars is the old ruler of of Scorpio, and those with this planet sign combination need to be faced with a real challenge to warrant putting their great energy into action. Once they believe a thing to be worthwhile, however, the amount of sheer energy they may make available to achieve their aim is phenomenal. But there's a danger that the current passion of a Mars Scorpio personality can be used to bulldoze and overpower other people. The temper of people with this planet sign aspect will always be a little over the top. They never remain in a gray area in the middle when one of two extreme positions can be chosen. All or nothing are Mars Scorpio personalities. They strongly invest their desires and emotional intensity in every action and make available a great deal of aggressive drive for joint ventures. So you have someone's going to break their silence and they're going to want what they want, and if you don't if you don't end up aligning with what they want, they could have an outburst. They could be salty. It says when this card is selected in a reading, extreme action is at least a possibility in a current situation. As long as one is able to use this potential in a controlled way, the outcome can be positive. A phenomenal achievement, extreme effort in order to overcome some kind of problem, getting even with someone, an over the top reaction to perceived hurt. I think some of you are going to have someone break their silence, and I think when you end up not responding the way they want you to, I feel like they turn it into like a game. Just don't participate. All right. And if you really need to, child, do a candle. Just saying. That will really take care of it. Especially if you do a candle with me, honey. But you can do your own candle. All right. Hi, AK. How are you? Okay, so I know someone donated. So let's get to the next person that donated. right, CP. Let's get to CP's question. How are you, AK? Happy Friday. Happy day. How are you doing? How's everyone doing tonight? I'm gonna go see Scream 7, and I am kind of excited actually. I don't know if I should be excited because I've been hearing really not the greatest reviews, to be honest. But I did predict this, you guys. I did a shorts video on Scream 7 like a year ago, and I pretty much said everything that's happening right now I predicted with that movie. Down to the drama behind the scenes to its performance right now. So, predicted it. But I'm going to still see it because I love Scream and I love Sydney. Okay. My throat is doing so much better. It used to be so uncomfortable to drink water, but it's not uncomfortable anymore. Thank you to whoever just donated. Thank you, AK, for your donation. All right, let's get to. Oh, I put your name, meaning I don't know. Did I just manifest you buying a reading? Because I actually did not mean to put your name. I'm sorry. CP, I guess I was talking to you when I was doing that. All right. Okay. Can you do a reading on Jim Carrey? Is that your question? What's going on with Jim Carrey? Spill the tea, because I haven't heard anything about Jim Carrey lately. Thank you for cleansing, clearing my injuries, sucking me past me, inches, and my pain. All right. Ooh. So CP's question is, what new opportunities are opening up for her? This is a mother purchasing a reading for her daughter. So, what new opportunities are opening up for CP? What new opportunities are opening up for CP? Give us clarity and insight, Spirit. Is Jim Carrey okay? Can someone Google Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey is no longer with us. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. No freaking way. You mean mentally he's no longer with us? Because I don't see anything about him passing, thank God. Don't scare me like that. Is he just acting crazy? I know, right, Destiny's Child? Don't spook us like that. I didn't see anything about him passing, but is he just acting crazy again? I'm sorry, CP. Ooh, child. All right, focus, focus, focus. What new opportunities are opening up for CP right now? He doesn't look the same. Okay. All right. I'm gonna look into it. I'm definitely gonna look into it. Let me note it. Let me put it. Let me put Jim in my notes, honey. Oh, interesting. Okay. He doesn't look the same. Yeah. Ooh, child, I thought you said he was a goner. I was not ready. That would have taken over the whole show, the whole rest of the show. All right, CP, let's focus. Let's get focused. What new opportunities are opening up for CP? I get protection around CP, so I feel like there's protection around you. I feel like there's a strong ancestor around you that does not play about you, CP. All right. I feel like you have a mama bear that doesn't play about you, but you also have an ancestor around you that does not play about you either. God, where did my remote go? Damn it. All right. Whatever. I get the caution card. Caution connected to money. I feel like with UCP, I feel like I definitely would protect, or I definitely would be mindful or be cautious of overspending. Watch your money, watch your finances at this time. I get detachment mentally, acquisition emotionally. So this could mean a couple things. This could mean a relationship. This could mean being acquired, meaning you are chosen on another level beyond a relationship, meaning you could be chosen for an opportunity, you could be chosen for something, something. This could show up around June or July or within the next 2 to 4 months, probably. Something that's emotionally fulfilling. Like an affair energy. This in this position could speak of alignment, though, something that's aligned with you. All right? An opportunity that's aligned with you. Are you currently working? If you're currently working, I'm wondering if you're feeling stuck at your current job or with your current routine. I get the originality card connected to change and transformation. You actually have the ability, the mindset, the intelligence to create your own opportunities, honestly. This could become more apparent to you by October, November of this year or within the next probably 8 to 11 weeks. All right. I get devotion. Maybe there's a need to be more open minded, more go with the flow. For example, I don't know if you have a degree, but if you have a degree in marketing, it doesn't mean you have to exactly work in marketing. That's a degree that you can take with you into any position. If you have a degree in, I don't know, make it work for you, I think is what I'm trying to say. But try not to be so linear. Try to be open minded. For CP, it's okay to think outside the box. It's okay to operate outside the box, outside of the confines of what society expects you to, or the traditional society ways of doing things. I get ostentation connected to unexpected changes for you. So I also feel like the new year of 2027 could be important, or the next 2 to 11 days, weeks, or months as well. All right, for UCP. So you have to let me know what manifests, child. Final card for CP. Creativity and abundance connected to the number 1 or 3. I'm sorry. Dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's a time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. Yes. Love that. Thank you, CP, for doing that reading with me. And then we're going to do AK. Your next, AK. Let's get to your question. Oh, crap. I forgot I have laundry. Oh, I'll be right back. Oh, you put your question in the chat box? Got it. Okay, I'm going to have to contact my bank about that. That's weird. Oh, AK's talking about Jim Carrey's plastic surgery. He had plastic surgery? Child. And when men get plastic surgery, honey, oh, no offense. I mean, unless it's hair, anything other than hair, child. Good luck, honey. Ooh, child. All right, let's cleanse the cards. Actually, let me look something up real quick. It's kind of giving our community no shade. Oh Lord, does that mean he's trying to look like one of the dolls? Never mind. Let me see. I was about to make some. I was about to say something else, but all right. Um, Let me get to your question, AK. AK wants to know what are the things that I need should look out for while I'm nursing school that would be beneficial for me to know. What are the things that AK needs to know and look out for while she's in nursing school? Thank you to whoever just donated for a reading. What are some things that AK should look out for while she's in nursing school that would be beneficial? He's trying to look like one of the dolls. Well, Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner did the same thing. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll read him. We'll read him, child. All right. Escape card. Escape. Hmm. Coral energy shows up connected to investments of time and energy and effort. Appreciation connected to thoughts. Eccentricity. I think it's important to maintain a life outside of nursing school. I think nursing school can become your main focus in life if you're not careful, and I'm not sure if that's healthy. As much as nursing is important, as much as nursing is important, I feel like you can't make it your entire life. So I would try to maintain life outside of just school. All right. Otherwise, you're gonna feel trapped and suffocated, which probably could unfortunately affect your performance to some degree if you're not careful. I get enthusiasm. There's enthusiasm around routine. I think you're gonna the routine of nursing school or the routine that it brings you. I think you're gonna enjoy. Um, when you say nursing school, like, is it literally just school or is part of it getting on site training as well? Because I feel like if there's something about on site training that may also excite you, it also depends on. I'm assuming what's the word, spirit. It also would depend. I'm assuming on what level of nursing school you're in. So is it like bachelor's? Is it because I don't know anything about nursing. So would it be masters? Would it be something else? All right. I get optimism around one-on-one connections. I mean, I feel like you could be well liked. I feel like I keep getting on-site like experience. So I feel like that could also bond you with other people and also show you your ability to thrive or excel in these types of social nursing situations, okay? I do get drama, which isn't a bad thing, right? But once again, I get an energy of making sure that your head is screwed on right. I don't know if other nursing people can chime in, from the energy I'm picking up, but I feel like there's once again something where nursing can cause even an ungrounded person to become can cause even a grounded person to become ungrounded if they're not careful. Because you also have to think you're doing nursing, so you're also there's a part of it that's requires empathy. With empathy, you are absorbing other people's emotions, right? So I always say with these types of jobs, it's similar. It's not obviously not exactly, but it's similar work to what we do, light workers, spiritualists do, in the sense that it's energy, right? You're working with energy. So it's important to protect your energy as well. I need my nurses to really learn spiritual baths, all right? I need my nurses to learn crystals, all right? And wearing crystal necklaces or whatever necklaces. This actually is not crystal. I don't know why I grabbed this. This is actually gold, but maybe there's something there too, right? I think gold is protective or something like that. Endurance. So I think you'll be able to endure through college. All right? For your nursing school. I think the biggest thing is having work life balance, having a healthy work life balance. All right? Having a life outside of nursing school. Because I promise you, when they end up at nursing school doing something that you feel disrespected by, the first thing that's going to come is I put all my time and energy and effort into this. Don't let it even get to that point. The ideal thing would be when they upset you to move on to things you already do, right? So if after work life balance would be after nursing school, you go out with friends. After nursing school, you focus on your side business. After nursing school, you have a routine, right? You fall into that routine rather than falling into isolation, right? I get defense and fulfillment. I think ultimately you're going to be fine. I think nursing school is going to be fulfilling for you. I think you're going to be placed into a position as well after nursing school, meaning a job. Hands on training in the hospital. That's what I kept seeing. And you're doing your master's degree. Got it. Yeah, I kept seeing that. Hi, vehemently victorious. Hi, Lamarr in chat. Yes, the nursing industry is a dog eat dog world. That's what I get, child. So with nursing, you got to really, you got to have a life outside of work. All right, the next person I think is KC. I didn't send this email earlier. Dang. I guess I got too distracted. Let me send this client email, child. I was uploading someone's reading earlier today, and I guess I never sent the reading. You know how sometimes it takes a while to upload? All right, there you go. Now I can check that off the list. Actually, let me check that off the list right now, honey. I'm sorry. All right, we can check this client off. By the way, my list is quite short, so if you want a personal reading, I'm also available for personal readings. All right, Casey is next. All right, Casey, let's get to your question. Casey wants to know: will the truth be revealed that to am also being spiritually attacked by someone I went to for a reading, and I'm innocent and I'm not doing anything to anyone to cause them any harm, and will it be soon? Will the truth be revealed that you're being spiritually attacked by someone you went to for a reading, and you're innocent and not doing anything to anyone to cause any harm, and will it be soon? Will the truth be revealed about Casey being spiritually attacked by someone she went to a reading from, and will it be revealed that Casey's not doing anything to anyone or causing harm to anyone? I feel like people in the chat want to know who it was. I don't know who it was. She didn't put who it was, so don't say who it was, by the way, please. We do not need no drama. Decision. Hmm. I get exaltation. I feel like there could be a freeing up of the energies by April or May or within the next 2 weeks, 2 months, especially if it's been affecting your money or someone's money. I get organization connected to thoughts. So I feel like if thoughts have been affected, there's an energy of clarity of thought by May or June. So I feel like the energies will ease up, but I do get the power card connected to emotions. There could still be lingering effects. The risk card, companionship, connected to work, job, routine. I think other people may talk about their experience with this particular reader that you went to, or you may need to look for other people who have talked spoken about their experiences with this reader. Um, I feel like this is all ego. I feel like this is all ego. All right, this definitely could be the energy of the person you went to. Um, I feel like the truth will be revealed, and it probably will be revealed by the end of the year. Once again, because for me, this card is like vindication as well. This card can mean vindication. So I feel like you will be vindicated by at the maybe by at the most or at the least. I'm not sure. No, I'll just say by November, December, or within 6 to 9 months, maybe 6 to 9 weeks. Um, but I feel like it comes from other people as well. Other people talking about their experience with this particular reader you went to and validating your experience. So go about that however you would like. I'm not saying do anything or, maybe just do your own research. That's what I'll say. Do your own research on this reader and see what else is out there about them. Okay? Pay attention to the discourse around this person on the internet, especially if you found them on the internet. What's the final card for KC? Where can you go exactly? I'm not sure. I don't look into these things. I'm not really interested into these things, but I don't know. Just Google, right? You got the choose freedom card though, connected to the number 15. It says sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You can free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision other possibilities you might act upon. I mean, I just wouldn't even let this person bother you. Do your cleansings, do your cleansing baths, do your protection rituals, do your reversals, whatever it is you do, right? I also offer cleanse away your enemies candles as well, which work excellently. All right. Do you feel it, right? When the candle works, there's a distance that's created between you and the person. But you have options, all right? Choose freedom. Choose the option of freedom. Don't let this person take up so much of your energy and, what you got going on. See, I don't like cussing, but I'm just gonna say it. Fuck them. Period. Did I get your final card? I got your final card. Let's do a final card for the collective, and then I'm gonna sign off because Chom sings Scream 7 in like 2 hours. So, and child, if I'm late to that theater, they will lock them doors, and then I have to bang on the windows. I found the remote. All right, let's get the final card for the collective. That's right. Yes, Tawanda. Final card for the collective. I probably will be back once I get back from the movies. So I might be back around 2 a.m. We might do a 2 a.m. live. Now with someone just donated for a reading. They do be locking people out and be so shady about it. So someone donated for a live reading. I am shutting down readings for after this reading. This is the last live reading. If you want a personal reading, I'm available, or you can catch me when I come back later. Okay, so C. Richardson is next. What's your question, C. Richardson? I have to call this bank real quick because it's okay. Cephas, what's your question? You'll be the last question for this live. A general is fine, or this reading evening topic. Who's about to break their silence? Let's do a general reading. What general messages are coming up for Cephas 508? What messages does Cephas 508 need to hear? What general messages does Cephas need to hear? I get the status card as your first card. So there's something about you and someone else being aligned together. You and someone else being on the same page that could be important around March or April. I'm sorry, I need to set up this phone call with my bank because I don't have too much time. All right, cool. I get the authority card. I feel like out of between you and this person, though, you may have more of an authority in the space. This could be money related, work related in some way, shape, or form. Or there could be an authority figure behind you in this person. All right. Once again, connected to money, finances, resources. I get order connected to thoughts, the mind. Inheritance connected to family emotions. So this could be you emotionally opening up to receive what you deserve. I get friendship. Once again, I get a connection between you and someone else. Could have romantic undertones. Once again, I feel like you're both on a similar page, though. I get flirtation. This person is most likely connected to work. Once again, Discovery shows up connected to one-on-one relationships, business partnerships for you. The Bluff card connected to endings, change. Spirit could also be testing you to figure out if you're really ready to move on from something and embrace something new. So Spirit is going to start giving you things from the past that maybe would have excited you or enthralled you to see if they still excite you or enthrall you, or if you're ready to move on to something else. I get adaptability connected to travel, relocation, open-mindedness. Could be a need for you to be adaptable at this time. I get versatility, especially towards the end of the year. There could be a need to be adaptable also with your career. I get independence. And then the revenge card shows up as the last card. I do think you're more of an independent person, or someone that prefers to keep to yourself. We just read this card, the revenge card. I think you may need to be careful because someone that you end up aligning yourself with may have a third party that like becomes a problem for you as well. All right? And that could trigger old childhood wounds in some way, shape, or form. So I think this is a precursor. This energy is a precursor to this energy. So if you choose correctly here, this won't be a problem. All right? And this is like a this is like a 4 month difference. All right? So that's what I get. Let's get your final card. You know how someone sees you buddying up with someone they like, and then you become a problem for them. It's giving that energy. I get the inner strength card connected to the number 11. It says you have great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there's no problem you can't solve. The compassion you so freely give to others must also be given to yourself. Staying strong if your convictions, staying strong in your convictions if the right answer to tell someone is no. All right. Whatever this situation is, I think it's a test, but also a chance for you to level up and once again deal with some old childhood wounds. Very interesting. Let's get your final card for the collective, and then once again, I'll be back later tonight. All right. Did this die? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. How did my trackpad just randomly die? Oh. Also, if anyone else donates from here on, you're just gonna have to wait until after I come back from the movies. All right. But I will be back. Let's do a final card for the collective for who's about to break their silence. You're welcome, Cephas. See, I knew someone was going to do that. I knew someone was going to donate for a live reading. Or no, they didn't donate for a live reading. Okay, my bad. I was like, I knew it, y'all. I know y'all. Okay, let's read for the collective. But I think someone bought a candle. Hexagram. Thank you to whoever just bought a candle, by the way. Hexagram. Let's read what this means for the collective. Okay, here we go. Okay, hexagram. The hexagram, also called the Star of David or the Star of Solomon, is well known in the Jewish and Hebrew religions. This star in legend was a cardinal symbol of King Solomon, delivered to him by the archangel Raphael as the seal of a ring used to bind demons. It was also used as a symbol for summoning spirits. The star is composed of two equilateral triangles, symbolizing a double trinity and a reflection of the divine made manifest on earth. The hexagram also represents the seven great lords, the seven alchemical planets, the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars. Each component of its divided parts contains a numerological and metaphysical essence. When a hexagram card appears in your reading, you are being asked to shield yourself against the negative energies that are currently surrounding you. Use the power of the hexagram as a shield of light to protect yourself, invoke positivity, and banish negativity. This is interesting. I didn't expect that. But I did know, okay, so because I did mention chaos at the beginning of the video, right? Interesting. Maybe some of y'all need to do a cleansing ritual once again. I feel like if you do a cleansing ritual, this person that's going to break their silence will come through faster and stronger for you. All right? All right, y'all, I'm out. I got to go. I love you all. I will see you later. Have a good night, evening, morning, whenever you're listening or watching. And thank you all for being here. I will catch you in your own personal reading, or I'll see you in the next video. Either way, I will see you soon. Love and light. God bless everyone. Bye. While that has a personal meaning to you, interesting. All right, you guys, I love you all. Bye. Oh, and I have a new album out. It's called Witch's Anthem. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, and all the other platforms. Okay, so go check it out. And thank you for being here. Bye, everyone.
I've got something to tell you, but I think you already know. When I get these feelings, boy, I'm suddenly elusive. It's the threat that my feelings will show. I've got a secret to hold you. I've let my feelings grow. Every time you slide my way, I pray to God and hope you stay. Like Veterans Day, you'll be my slideshow. Cause I've got a crush on you. There's nothing you can do. I'm coming straight for you. Cause I've got a crush on you. In the corner haunting you. Will you be my baby boo? Cause I've got a crush on you. There's nothing you can do. I'm coming straight for you. Cause I've got a crush on you. In the corner haunting you. Will you be my baby boo? I've got a crush on you. There's nothing you can do. I'm coming straight for you. Cause I've got a crush on you. In the corner haunting you. Will you be my baby boo? Cause I've got a crush on you. There's nothing you can do. I'm coming straight for you. Cause I've got a crush on you. In the corner so